Hello, my lovelies. It is Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021. We are at Point Pleasant Park in Halifax's Southend. The current temperature right now is a very warm 12 degrees Celsius.
That's nice. Oh yeah, something.
I think I'm a little overdressed now. So we are going down Point Pleasant Drive. Point Pleasant Park is located in the South End. It's the south end tip of the peninsula. I figured I would take advantage of such a beautiful day and come out. Now it is a good sized park, so I'm not going to be going all through it, but I will show you the interesting parts. I started my walk up at the bus loop where I came in on the number 29 bus. Now I may have to pause this just for a second to take off a layer. So I'm just going to pause and I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. I had to peel off a layer. Good thing I'm wearing a backpack today to put my jacket in. So these coming up are the gates to Yonge Avenue. That's the street with all the old mansions. And some new ones now. Now, my original plan was to go down this way, but I think I'm going to do the perimeter. So I got to keep talking because somebody's blaring really bad music. Because, you know, it's warm weather. Everybody has to have their windows down and listen to crap music. Don't get me wrong, I like hip hop, but not that one. Some more of the houses that face the park. It feels a lot warmer than 12 degrees. And as you can tell, 99.9% of the snow is gone. There's little bits here and there. Some other nice homes. Now straight ahead is the container terminal where I used to work. So I kind of feel like I'm going to work, but I'm not. because I used to get off at that loop up at the top of the hill and walk all the way down. And there are some little paths and trails in here. Years ago, I used to do geocaching in this park. I had the app on my phone and everything, so I found a lot of treasures and I left a lot of treasures. If anybody isn't familiar with geocaching, it's getting a lot of coordinates, compass coordinates, and trying to find something that is hidden. And it's usually hidden, concealed pretty well. They're usually small little items, but it's the treasure hunt aspect that I liked. I should get back into that. That was a lot of fun. I remember one year I was on my lunch break from the container terminal and walking through on this trail, this little path that that I'm walking past now on my right. There were some deer, and one of them came right up to me, and I petted his nose. Of course, when I told my parents that, my mom was like, better make sure you don't get any ticks on you, because, you know, deer ticks are pretty bad. But I checked myself over and I didn't have any ticks. So there's a lot of different little trails down in there. Years ago, when they made a television movie about Elizabeth Smart, they used this park when they filmed it. Used into the woods parts, because I guess her abductor had her in the woods for a while, so they shot it here. So there is part of the container terminal of where I used to work, with the granary in behind. I was an operations planner there. I've mentioned that many times in my in videos. And live streams. "12-hour shifts were not for me. I didn't have that much of a work-life balance, and I hardly ever saw kiddo. So where the bus loop was, where I started, was at the upper parking lot. And now we're coming down to the two lower parking lots. "'Tis the season for joggers." So this first parking lot is the Shakespeare by the Sea parking lot. That is an annual spring and summer event in the park where they go up to the Prince of Wales Tower and put on different productions. Just a dog. He's a little anxious. I think there used to be, years ago when I lived in Toronto, I remember going to see Shakespeare in High Park. Don't know if they still do that or not. So I'm just going past their box office. I'll take a peek around. So yes, we do have a huge container terminal here in the Southend. That's right next to the park. And technically, we're not very far from both Dalhousie University and St. Mary's University. I'm still warm. Whew. And this is now the lower main parking lot. They reconfigured it a few years back because a lot of people were coming down and racing, drag racing down here in the parking lot. Or those people that like to jack up and soup up their cars with the lights and everything and show them off. So they wanted to kind of curtail that. So there's like speed bumps and little zigzags and everything just to make it a little bit more difficult. Ooh. That is a rare sighting of a squirrel. Here they're very tiny and they're very brown. And they're very fast. So, I started this video right here, and now you'll see the sign where we are. So we're just going to go all the way around and back up, and we'll go back up to that bus loop. But you've already seen that on my little map I made, so why am I repeating myself? Now, in years gone by, Black Rock Beach was one of the top places to go swimming. But when they built that, nobody really swims there anymore. But you will find in the summertime there are a lot of people there. There are sunbathers that will go onto the beach. Or lay on the rocks. Apologies for the little bit of a breeze. So over here where that post-Panamax train is the new berth extension for the container terminal. And that just opened up just a couple of months ago. When I was working here was when they were starting to start building it. Look over to McNabb's Island. That's the largest island in the harbor. It is owned by Parks Canada, and sometimes do tours with the Friends of McNabb's Island, and they will go out there. There used to be the original Bill Lynch shows, which was like fairgrounds, were there. And there was a tea shop and a tea garden. And a lot of fun things. But they have gone into disrepair and decline. And I do believe there is a caretaker over there as well that keeps an eye out on the island for them, and to make sure that there's nobody there doing illegal camping. They still do anyway. Park maintenance just drove by. So this video will be a lot longer than my last few. Oh, that's adjust the horizon. There we go. When you get out close to the water, there is a breeze. And yes, that is the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, exactly. No. I mean, you'll understand that.
The ground is quite soft, squishy. And if you hear that noise, that's my backpack. For some reason, it wants to make itself known. Way up there yonder is the ocean. And if you keep following it, you'll get over to England. There are remnants on the beach of old military posts, or I don't know what it was, during the Second World War. There's a look at the container terminal. Now that tall one in the middle is their newest crane. It is a Super Post Panamax crane. Oh, let's see if I'm brave enough to get down onto the rocks. Let's do that. I asked Kiddo today if he wanted to join me, but he is doing his own thing and politely declined, so I'm here flying solo. And every time I move, this always likes to adjust. Hey, these look like some good skipping rocks. Should I attempt skipping rocks? I did that in my Patreon video, and it was an epic fail. But I had wind against me and gloves. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's find a good, nice flat rock. There's so many seashells around. That's the back of a sailor's memorial. When I find a good rock, because I'm picky. Ooh, a little breezy down here. What's really neat is that anchor that's there, you can follow its chain. That hasn't been painted or treated. And it goes right back up. And it's all kind of rusty. All right. Oh, is this one? Yes. Flat rock. Let's see if I can flick it and skip it. No hateful comments down below if I really epically fail. I'm out of practice, so we will see. Yeah, I failed. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of flat rocks here. Hold on, let's do it again. Yep, nope. Bevy sucks at this. I don't have a pitching arm anymore. Not that I ever had one. Little confession, I never played like softball or baseball or anything growing up. Because I'm scared of the ball. Shh, don't say anything. don't laugh either. I'm one of those people, you throw anything at me and I'm just like, ah. I admit to my wimpiness. I wear it like a badge. Not the kind you eat sushi with. Could be, I don't know. Apologize for the wind noise. I don't have my little mic muff anymore. I lost it one time on the bus. So I may have to order some more. So I might have to get a link from my good buddy Johnny in Toronto because he seems to know where the deals are on stuff like that. So if you're watching this, Johnny, fire me off a message and send me the link for the little mic muffs or something that will fit on the Shure. I have the same external mic that you have. Please and thank you. Be greatly appreciated. All right. Let's get back up on the walkway. Nice, beautiful piece of driftwood. Battlements. This is how we protected the port of Halifax from German U-boats, which happened to be outside of the harbor. All up on the hill, there are different type of batteries and battlements and everything from the War of 1812, around the time of the founding of Halifax, and World War II. So this park has always served another purpose.
That it's like that's like what's weighing on his mind right now. But so you can see where they bricked up the windows, and over here is the doorway.
I haven't been down here since October, and I did a 2-part video. I think it was my second and third video I ever made for my channel. Some more remnants. That is one big crow. I have a strap on my backpack. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not sure if my mic is picking it up, but it's like thump, 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 thump. It's driving me nuts. I have a pink vegan leather backpack is what I have. I got it a couple years ago at Staples. It serves as a dual purpose. I can keep everything in it. And it's a purse. There's a photo shoot going on down there. Now that is a huge memorial, naval memorial, and it is lit up at nighttime, and you can see it from outside of the harbor. This is looking over towards Purcell's Cove, that area. And the entrance to the Northwest Arm is coming up. I'm addicted to looking straight out. And there is a container ship way off in the distance. I got a glare on my screen so I can't really see. Ooh. Yeah, way off there is a container ship. Now, because we do get a lot of storms from the North Atlantic, the rocks just kind of naturally go into a formation because of the high wind and waves. We do get tropical storms and hurricanes up here. Back in the September of 2019, we had Hurricane Dorian who made landfall at a Category 5. So it was pretty strong. We weren't like a direct impact. It came, I think it was more east of the city. But back in 2004, 2004, we had Hurricane Juan, which made direct landfall here in the park. So this beautiful park lost a lot of its trees because of it. So ever since then, there are areas of the park that are still going through a reforestation. Not so much help from the government, because I think around the same time on the Pacific Coast, Stanley Park lost a lot of trees. I don't know if it was because of a storm or if it was from insects that were non-native to Canada. So Stanley Park got the money, more money from the federal government than Halifax did, so that we can put trees back into our park. I mean, I love where I'm from, but people seem to forget about us. They think that Canada ends at the Quebec-New Brunswick border, and that there's nothing left of Canada past there. tell people there's 4 other provinces. It's like, even like transportation wise, I can take via rail from Halifax to Montreal, and that's called the Ocean. And then I believe it's in Montreal that goes all the way up to Vancouver, and it's called the Canadian. But you have to switch trains. And the same with the buses. Here we have Maritime Bus or Coach Atlantic. Once you get into Quebec, you're Greyhound, because it doesn't serve the Maritimes. So another reason why I like to do my channel is to show people, hey, there's more to Canada on the east than Canada does not end in Montreal or Quebec City. There's some people over in the gazebo. Okay, I'm a little out of breath. I don't know why. That hill is not hard. Oh, I hear some squirrels. I just don't see them. I do. There he is. His little tail fluffing. For the leaves to come back. I will definitely be back in the summer. I'm going to be taking you down closer to the northwest arm, which is the water that's to our left. There used to be a little ferry dock there. this park and not come here. I have so many favorite spots in the park. This is definitely one of them. My apologies for the wind again. So right there used to be the other side. So there used to be a ferry boat that used to connect Purcell's Cove to the park years ago for people to come over. And I think now they just use it as a place for people just to get onto their sailboats if they want to drop them off there. I was down here a few years back with my dad because Mom was at the hospital, and we were sitting down here and we saw a pilot whale in the arm. So it's not uncommon sometimes to see pilot whales come in, or seals. There's another little spot way up there. It's a little tricky to get down to, but a lot of people go down there. I have photos, I think, on my Instagram way back, because I've been doing Instagram for a few years now. But yeah, so the houses that are across the way there are definitely not cheap. So park maintenance is going to have to come down and do some little repair jobs. Maintenance after the winter. So I'm pretty sure that it will look a lot nicer in the summer. Another little area to sit. So that just talks about Purcell's Landing. It's also a great spot down here for dogs because they will jump into the water. I don't know if you can see him. He jumped in and he's just a swimming. That is a brave dog. That water would freeze. I would freeze in that. Heck, you can be down here on the hottest, humid day, jump into the ocean, you'll still freeze. Funny, now that I'm in the park, I'm just like leisurely strolling. I'm not keeping up like a fast pace or anything. I'm just watching this dog. He's just loving the water. He's a
snorting away. See him? Oh, here he comes back up. I wonder if his owner will throw a stick out or something for him to go get. Yup. There he goes, there he goes. All right, let's keep moving. I could stand here all day watching that. It's the simple things that bring me joy. Hearing kids playing and laughing. Dogs chasing after balls in ice cold water. Another hilly area of the park. The sun glinting off the water. Looks sparkly. I like sparkly things. I can still hear that dog back there chasing after his ball. Hi. Don't trip. Hello. I made new friends. Hi. Hello. I'm everybody's friend. Yeah, there's some dogs already in the water down there. Yeah, chasing after their balls. See, I'm always making friends with the four-legged furry kind. There was a time where I used to be scared of dogs, even though I grew up with dogs. We had a dog growing up. His name was Coco. He was a Cocker Spaniel. And he got hit by a car, and his front right paw was lame. And after all that happened, because he chased cars, he became a mean dog. But we had him until he grew old. He's looking at the water through the trees. But I remember when I was little, I was Boxing Day sales with my sister, and we were going to the mall, and we cut through the golf course in town because it was knock off about a half an hour on your walk. And a dog from one of the neighborhoods that was on the other side of the golf course from our neighborhood, he came out and he chased us. I panicked, and he took a chunk out of my left thigh. And my sister thought it was funny. So that made me wary of dogs for the longest time. was a squirrel down here. Oh, I hear chickadees. No, not chickadees. I hear something. Big rock face. So you can see damage from the hurricane. There's still tree stumps. Trees that were cut down because they were badly damaged. I mean, this was... How old's Kiddo? Kiddo's 18. So I'm thinking this had to have been about 16 years ago. 16, 17 years ago was Hurricane 1. So this path here will take you down to where that little concrete thingy that juts out into the water. This is a park. Here you go if you want to jog, walk your dog, cycle. Kiddo had track and field meets down here because he was on the cross country team. This is the Hill of Death. It doesn't look that bad, but it is. I never go up that one unless Kiddo's with me because he'll be like motivating me. He'd be like, "Come on, Mama, you can do it." And I'll be dying. You think I breathe heavy in my videos. I die on that one. So glad I picked a beautiful day to come up here.
So who is that? Bob Bungle?
You're gonna go up the hill? Or do you want to go see the boats down here? There's boats over here. What would you like to do?
This is the Serpentine Road. That hill that I just showed you, this one here crisscrosses it like a snake.
Like if she used a blanket, she'd fold it at the age of like 4. Like fold it into the
Some houses. Let's take a look. just because that is another steep killer of a hill. I do believe that this is Franklin. I could be wrong. Chain Rock Drive. Alrighty, my lovelies. There's no avoiding hills. I am going to end my video here because it's been almost an hour. If you do want to support my channel, I do have links in the description down below for my PayPal and for my Patreon if you want to think about doing a membership. There I post member exclusive videos each month, and I give shout outs to my third tier Patreons, and that is Vivian Johnson, Dequeue, and Michael Gray. So I think I'll end this here, and I will see you on my next video. I hope you had a great time in Point Pleasant Park. I sure did. Now I gotta tackle this hill to get up to catch my bus home. All right, talk to you later, my lovelies. Bye.